Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So we've got a new review today. So we're going to be talking about Ultra Age for the Nintendo Switch. So without further ado, let's make a start on that review. All of the footage from this review is taken from handheld mode, and as you can see from the footage, I would best describe this game as a hack and slash adventure game, but it does have RPG elements to it as well. To give a very quick overview of the story, you take control of a character known as Age, and you embark on a mission to save humankind from extinction. Although this is a budget game, it's clear to see the developers have spent a lot of time making sure this feels like it is a big budget game. The price comes in at £24, which I think is a really good price, and it does really feel as if you're getting very good value for money, and it feels far from an indie game. It's easy to compare this game to other titles, Devil May Cry, Bayonetta, the Darksiders series, and I really think if you enjoy any of those, you will absolutely love this title. Like I say, it's an indie game, but it feels like it's really well developed, and everything about it feels as if it's had a huge budget to spend on it, even though it's been created by such a small team of people. So to improve your character within the game, it sees you collecting crystals throughout each level, and the more of these crystals you get, the more you can then develop your skill tree. You can buy various new parts to improve your character, and there's also other elements to collect which help you improve your sidekick known as Helvis. Like with most RPGs, the more hours you put into the game, the better your character, the easier the game is. And that goes for this game as well. There isn't a difficulty setting, so the skill tree and the upgrades are really important. There was a time when I had to fight swarms of robots, but my sword didn't have the robot killing ability. Once I upgraded and got that, I actually found it became almost too easy. So I spent a long time trying to beat all of these swarms of robots and struggling, and as soon as I got the upgrade, it became too easy. So that's where the RPG element comes across, and the skill tree is really important, particularly picking how you're going to develop your character and your attributes of your character. When it comes to the battles in game, depending who you're fighting, the enemies will be weaker against one of your swords compared to the other, so it's important to use the R button to make sure you're rotating around and using the correct sword for that type of battle. The swords do have a durability level, and you can see in the corner how many of these you've collected, and you'll see that little grey marker start to deplete, and that's your durability of the sword. As that gets to the bottom, you'll be able to perform a ZR attack, which is a special attack which will take out more of the enemies and cause more damage. As you defeat enemies, you'll also pick up various shards of crystals, and then when you get to a save point which are dotted about the levels, you'll be able to use these save points to perform all of your upgrades and improve your character and also your weapons and stats for Helvis as well. You have a number of other weapons to use as well. You have a whip which allows you to damage enemies but also collect crystals. You have a berserk mode which allows you to enter that, and for the duration of that berserk mode allows you to perform more damage. And then you also have a dodge button. That's probably your most important weapon. That allows you to dodge attacks, and then you'll go invincible for a matter of seconds, which means you can then damage the enemy that you've just dodged. When it comes to the art style, I think they have done a very good job with this game. There were a few little places in the jungle areas that I thought could maybe be touched up. Some of the grass wasn't maybe looking as quite as nice that I would have liked it to, but bear in mind this is a small team using Unreal Engine 4 to create this game. I think they have done a really good job. Personally, for me, playing in handheld mode on a smaller screen, I didn't actually notice any frame drops. And looking at other reviewers who go into a little bit more detail when it comes to that area, I'm told it is a 30 frames per second game, but there might be the odd drop here and there. But I certainly didn't notice that playing through in handheld mode. If I had to pick out a negative for this game, I think I probably would just say include a difficulty level. I do think that is quite important, just so that anyone of any age can kind of enjoy the game. So that would be my certainly one negative, but it's a small gripe for what I think will be one of the games of the year on the Nintendo Switch. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. It plays fantastic as well. It's a really fun game. So it is hard to look past this at potentially one of the best releases we'll have on Switch in 2021. There is currently a demo available if you want to try before you buy on the eShop. Anyone who is a collector, a physical release of the game is coming out, I believe, December 31st. If you go over to Play Asia, you'll be able to pre-order the game there. So for me, if you're looking at a pickup or don't pick up, I would definitely recommend picking this game up. I've had a lot of fun and I would definitely recommend picking this up. So thanks a lot for watching, everyone. Don't forget to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. But thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.